Little bit of British nostalgia here. Something that I grew up with. The TARDIS. An old London telephone box.
How cool is that?
It's not the real TARDIS. The real TARDIS, when you enter, is absolutely enormous. It's got bedrooms in it and everything. True story.
And of course, you know what this is, especially with that driver. I pity the fool who don't know who this is.
I actually didn't recognise it, first of all.
You don't recognize the A-Team van?
Oh, yeah, I do now. But I had to see Mr. T first.
Okay.
And then you've got, from the cars, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, full-size replica.
Lightning McQueen.
Yep.
And this, I used to love this show when I was a kid. The Fall Guy. Oh, he was a stuntman, wasn't he? Wasn't that, it was Lee Majors.
Beautiful
I used to
truck.
have a crush on Lee Majors. He was the $6 Million Man as well, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Da-na-na-na.
But that is an absolutely beautiful pickup truck there.
What a beast, eh?
Yeah, look at those tires. He could probably he could get off-road just like Tonto. Probably a bit better.
Yeah. Oh, could you imagine having a Project M on the back of that? That would give you tons of space.
Yeah, that'd be big.
I was never into Barbie.
No, me neither. But I'll tell you what.
Yes, you were. Don't fib. I saw your collection of Barbie and Ken dolls.
Shh. But what I was definitely into, and I had one of these.
Trans Am.
Yep, Smokey and the Bandit.
Oh, I used to like that. That was one of my favourite films.
Yeah. Remember, mine was a 77. I believe this one was a 78 or 79 Trans Am, but oh, loved it. Absolutely loved it. And who could forget Bumblebee from Transformers?
Is that the one that was really, really nice, that cried when something bad happened to him?
Yeah, that was his car, so that was his, machine.
It was so long ago, I can't really remember. I do know that I cried in the movie.
Yeah, it was probably for that.
It was sad.
Because he got destroyed, but then I think he got rebuilt into a better vehicle.
Into a transformer.
He transformed into a cooler car.
And this is the Green Hornets.
Yes.
2011.
So the film, not the TV show.
The movie.
Look at that. See, and again, every time we see museums like this for old vehicles, it's like they had so much more character back then. They had style, and it was just...
That looks like a gangster car, though.
Oh yeah, big time. That's why they made it like a superhero car.
I mean, there isn't, apart from the Fall Guys truck, there isn't one that I would like, it's not an Andrea vehicle. I like this.
Really? Because I could totally see you driving this one around.
Yeah, but you know me, I'm not really into sports cars. I like the old Route 66 style cars, or the big trucks.
That's kind of Route 66-y, speed racer. I think that's, what was that, a converted Corvette? It looks like it would have been. But that's a pretty neat car. And then also the other thing I'm always surprised by is because you see these, like every kid in the 80s had one of these on his wall in the poster. But then you get up close to it and you see how small they actually are.
Lamborghini.
Yeah. I think that's the thing with these kind of cars too, is I would love to drive one and just have fun in it, but I would never want to own one.
I actually have driven one.
Yeah?
My boss, an old boss of mine in England, had one. and I drove it around the car park.
So it looks like it's about your size too.
I didn't like it. I just did it because I was like, hey, you know, I've driven a Lamborghini.
Well, given the opportunity, how could you turn it down?
It looked bigger for some reason.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're just small, compact, built for speed. Still a cool looking car, I think. Again, they just don't make them like that.
Okay, so I didn't watch the show, but this car is the actual car from Breaking Bad.
I remember watching the first season, but I lost touch with it after that.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Might have to see if we can find that and watch the series again, because that was a pretty good series. Oh, BMX bikes.
To be continued.
Morning. It's pumping the shitter. Now, come on. This has got to be one of the most iconic Christmas movies of all time. One of the two that my pops and I would always watch, Christmas Vacation and A Christmas Story. Amazing. The other iconic line, I mean, there's so many lines in that movie that I just love, but now, Clark, once it gets going, I found it's best to just let him finish, okay? The sled scene, when he's kicking the stuff all over the place, when the granddad catches on fire by lighting a cigar. I mean, just classic. They just don't make movies like that anymore. So we hope you enjoyed a little tour through this museum, which always makes you stop and realize that true artists used to make these for television and for movies, and it's amazing to see them in person. We hope you enjoyed it.
Becoming a Patreon helps keep this channel on the road exploring. If you would like to contribute, please click the link in the description and see what they have to offer.